Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Uruguay held by South Korea in entertaining draw. Embolo gives Swiss opening win over Cameroon. Koulibaly, injured main in close contact with Senegal. Harry Kane will be available for England's World Cup clash with the USA, confirms Gareth Southgate. Belgium 1-0 Canada. Batshuayi fires Red Devils to opening win. Spain 7 Costa Rica 0 Ferran Torres scores twice as Luis Enrique's side make rampant start. Manchester United co-owner Avram Glazer confronted over Cristiano Ronaldo exit and club sale. Jofra Archer targeting World Cup as he makes return from injury. Tyson Fury vs Oleksandr Usyk undisputed championship fight welcomed by WBC. Mick Schumacher. Mercedes chief Toto Wolff confirms interest in reserve driver deal for 2023. Now the news in detail. Soccer. Uruguay held by South Korea in entertaining draw. In front of a vibrant crowd at the Education City Stadium, the South Koreans frustrated Uruguay but did not create many clear-cut opportunities. The best fell to Hwang Ui-jo, who fired over the bar in the first half, before Uruguay captain Diego Godin headed a corner against the post. Hwang stood with his head in hands afterwards, while teammates fell to their knees in disbelief, all in front of a group of South Korean fans behind the goal, who were in fine voice throughout. South Korea had controlled most of the first half, but Uruguay began to dominate as the game wore on, and they almost won it in the final minute of normal time when Federico Valverde's long-range effort crashed off the post. There was one last chance for Tottenham striker Son Heung-min, South Korea's star man, but he dragged his shot wide, much to the relief of the Uruguayan supporters. The draw leaves Group H wide open, with many seeing it as a three-way battle for qualification to the knockout stages between Uruguay, South Korea and Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. Embolo gives Swiss opening win over Cameroon. Switzerland's Briel Embolo scored the only goal against Cameroon, the country of his birth, in a hard-fought World Cup Group G opener. Embolo refused to celebrate when he finished off a slick Swiss attack shortly after half-time. The indomitable Lions were unfortunate to lose after an enterprising display at the Al Janoub Stadium in Qatar. Victory was vital for Switzerland, as both sides still have to face Brazil in the group. Embolo moved to Switzerland from Cameroon with his family as a 6-year-old and pledged his allegiance to the European nation after being granted citizenship in 2014. At the age of 18, he set up the Embolo Foundation to support refugee children in Switzerland and disadvantaged children in the country of his birth. Koulibaly, injured main in close contact with Senegal. Senegal star Sadio Mané is with his team at the World Cup in spirit if not in body after being ruled out with injury, captain Kalidou Koulibaly said Thursday. Bayern Munich striker Main's withdrawal from the squad ahead of the tournament after failing to recover from a leg injury dealt a massive blow to Senegal's chances of making an impact in Qatar. The Lions of Teranga lost their opening game 2-0 to the Netherlands in Main's absence, and face a must-win clash against hosts Qatar on Friday. Chelsea defender Koulibaly Said Main, the African Player of the Year, has been in daily contact with the squad and is keeping the mentality high among the players. Koulibaly said that when Main speaks, all the team and all Senegal are listening. Even if he is not with us today in Qatar, he is speaking with all the players and this is really important for us, Koulibaly said. We know the importance that he has for the team. This is the good spirit, the good mentality, because we need it, and we hope that he will continue to be behind us. The defender also backed goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, his teammate for club and country, to come good after a shaky opening performance against the Dutch. Harry Kane will be available for England's World Cup clash with the USA, confirms Gareth Southgate. England's captain suffered a knock to his right ankle in the second half of the 6-2 win over Iran, but Southgate says he is good for the game against the USA. The Spurs striker was a key figure in the crushing win and claimed 2 assists. England's captain suffered a knock to his right ankle in the second half of Monday's 6-2 win over Iran and played on for 25 minutes before being substituted after 76 minutes and underwent a scan to determine the severity of the injury. In an interview with ITV, Southgate said, "He's good. He's worked a little bit more individually today, but he'll be back in with the team tomorrow and all good for the game." World Cup 2022 Belgium 1-0 Canada. Mikey Batshuayi fires Red Devils to opening win. Mikey Batshuayi scored the winner for Belgium in their opening game of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, beating Canada 1-0 after Alphonso Davies had missed an early penalty in the Group F fixture. World Cup 2022 Spain 7 Costa Rica 0 Ferran Torres scores twice as Luis Enrique's side make rampant start. Spain went top of Group E with a 7-0 demolition of Costa Rica at Al Thamama Stadium. Dani Olmo, Marco Asensio, Ferran Torres, Gavi, Carlos Soler and Alvaro Morata were on target. Luis Enrique's side had 82% of the possession. Manchester United co-owner Avram Glazer confronted over Cristiano Ronaldo exit and club sale. Manchester United co-owner Avram Glazer has spoken for the first time since announcing the club could be up for sale. Sky News tracked him down near his home in West Palm Beach, Florida, where he was asked why now was the right time to sell the club. He said, "As we announced yesterday, the board went through a process and decided it's going to look at different strategic alternatives, and that's what we're doing." Cricket. Jofra Archer targeting World Cup as he makes return from injury. Jofra Archer has his sights firmly set on next year's 50-over World Cup after making his return from injury. Elbow problems and a stress fracture to his back have kept Archer sidelined since last March, but he had a solid showing on his first outing on Wednesday, bowling 9 overs as the Lions took on England across 2 spells. With game time now under his belt, Archer is ready to keep working hard and get to his target of representing England when they go out and defend their title as World Cup champions in 2023. Being back here in Abu Dhabi, in and around the guys, it is kind of heartwarming. It makes you feel like you are at home again, seeing all the familiar faces, seeing all the boys again, Archer told Sportsia. Boxing. Tyson Fury vs Oleksandr Usyk undisputed championship fight welcomed by WBC. Deontay Wilder to face winner in 2023. Tyson Fury will be able to fight Oleksandr Usyk before he has to make a mandatory defense of his WBC title. Deontay Wilder will box one-time Anthony Joshua conqueror Andy Ruiz to set up a potential 4th contest with Fury. Formula 1. Mick Schumacher. Mercedes chief Toto Wolff confirms interest in reserve driver deal for 2023. Schumacher, the son of 7-time world champion Michael, who spent his final 3 seasons of his F1 career with Mercedes, is set to become a free agent after losing his Haas seat to Nico Hülkenberg for the 2023 season. With NYCK De Vries having left his role as Mercedes reserve driver to take up a seat at AlphaTauri, the Silver Arrows have space for a new backup to Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. Daniel Ricciardo was previously linked but has joined Red Bull, and Schumacher, whose 7-time title-winning father Michael drove for Mercedes from 2010 to 2012, is now expected to land the role.